Hey, how you doing, YouTube? It's gonna be a little loud in here. Let me keep this heater off. Actually, thought I would do a video today. Pretty much, I have two different vices. My main vice here that I use quite frequently is kind of old, it's beat up, and actually, on one of my projects, the vise is not holding and grabbing like it should or could. So it was brought to my attention that maybe I could redo the dies in them. And I did some looking this morning. I do have material that I can use for some new dies. I can countersink the screws, so after I drill the holes, I can countersink those so that they'll sit nice and flush. And I had intentions on using a chisel to reshape the cuts in the dies so that they will have some gripping power. I have all the tools I need except for now I can't find my chisel. So anyway, I thought I would give a small rundown. I haven't started this project yet, but I have another vise here that has some really good jaws on it. And I would like to be able to use that, mount that to the side of the welding table so that I can take it off and then remount it for later use. This way it's not constantly in the way. You can kind of take it off and put it on as you please or need. But it needs a lot of cleaning. Paint wise, I'm not really concerned about that, but it's got old grease, lots of old oil on it. And it's really inhibiting how tight that thing turns or unscrews when you're clamping something down. So I'd like to get that to where it's in functional use. So I thought I'd give you a quick look on all that. And what I have here is these are the old dies. And as you can see, these are kind of flat. They're worn out. I mean, this is nearly smooth. I mean, the only reason you feel any indentation is just the old cuts that have been made. Had a lot of oil behind it, so I did take and clean up the surface edge here where this die or where these dies meet and then mount. This way it's got a good flush, clean surface back here. And then the screws are actually, I re-tapped the holes here, so I know these threads are clean, but here this screw is, well, the threads on it are kind of rolled. So I'm gonna have to do some hunting and see if I can find some more of those today. And this is some old key stock that I had laying around. Kind of want to clean this up, cut them to fit. I think it's got a good width on it, near perfect width. And if they're a little taller, then that's fine. I can tolerate that. If they're a little thicker, which actually is quite dramatically thicker, I can handle that as well, as long as it's got the biting power that it needs or that it can have. Then I'll be fine with that. So I still need to cut these, and then I think what I'd like to do is use the chisel to cut into these and shape the die on it, and then hopefully I can heat them up and then quench them, is what I'd like to do. I don't know if that's going to work good or not, but would like to show you my other vise here. This vise is, I guess, is a Wilton, and this is just something laying around for a long time. As you can see, the teeth on this are really, really good still yet. It's got a lot of biting power. Probably just need a little bit of cleaning on them. And you can see in this, it's got a lot of old grease and stuff. See, this thing's all just kind of powdery nearly. And to unthread the screw in that is really a pain. You see this tank here has a lot of old rust, dirt, and grease on it as well. So I'd kind of really need to take and clean this off and clean the handle up. Once again, I'm not concerned about the paint or anything like that. It's kind of a not bad color in my opinion, but what I'd like to do is find a way to build a bracket or a brace or something that I can use this vise at kind of a lower level than what I have, or maybe bring it up a little higher and go from there. So I kind of thought I'd give you a quick rundown. Sometimes just when you think you've got all the tools, you don't. And so, which I needed to run to the store to find some of these screws anyway. So I'm gonna head off and do that and see if I can find a new chisel as well. And I'll come back and hopefully I can get these things cut and shaped and then quench them and hopefully get those things mounted on here and see how all that's gonna pan out.
Thanks for watching.